Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to another Warpath Explained. This video, we are going to be talking about one of the most important itemizations right now in Warpath, which are refined components, both for the ground force and air force unit. Once you reach the end game and start unlocking those modern tanks or modern units in Warpath, you will be able to see a new prototypes section unlocking. In this section, you will have four main applications over here where you can actually further enhance the stats of your units. Each one of these sections or subsections will have different stats depending on which section you are actually viewing. However, there are two main milestones when you are actually increasing those sections levels, and namely those milestones are 50% and 100%. As you can see in this section over here, once you have maxed out one unit, you will be unlocking all the way up to 4 stats. However, in order to unlock these third and fourth ones, you will need to pass these two milestones, namely 50% and 100% to unlock the fourth one. However, when you actually reach 50 milestone, you will need those components which are called the refined components, which for ground force and air force, they have separate components for each one of them. And trust me guys, those components are really hard to obtain. So in this video, we have dedicated it to tell you exactly where all the source components are and try to make it as comprehensive as possible that you guys would be able to get those components. And once you click on one of these components, you will see the two main sources that you can actually get those components from. The first one is the VIP store. If we go ahead and move to the VIP store, we are able to see that there are ways of getting those components when you reach certain VIP levels, such as this one over here. And there's also another one that is of a higher price that is presented at higher VIP levels. Those components can be a little bit expensive, especially when you're buying them at a higher level from VIP section. Therefore, there are specific packages for those components as well in order to actually obtain them in another way. The main packages that you can get those components from are Sky Conqueror gifts, which are presented in the daily store in the daily gifts section. Over here, there are two ones, one for ground forces and another one for air force. However, there are multiple other ways where you can actually get those components from, or sometimes not the entire component, but a material that will eventually be collected and combined forming one of these refined components. There are both ones for ground forces and others for air forces as well, presented right over here. In order to actually get a one refined component from these materials, you will need to collect 10 of these pieces in order to then join them and turn them into one refined component for either ground forces or air forces too. And there are multiple events that actually have those components, so that's actually pretty good. So it's always a good way to track where these components are and try to get their materials in order to increase their numbers and get your modern tanks to the next level. We hope that this guide was comprehensive enough for you guys and that you know more information about refined components and where to get them. If you did like this video, maybe throw us a like down there and consider subscribing to the channel. Bye bye.